then click the tick icon at the top to save this setting. As you can see, it's showing here now. The next thing you will do is to select your grading system, and then here we have the simple letter grading system, the American grading system, the American grading system 2, and WAEC grading system. So I'll select the WAEC grading system. If you want to edit anything here, you can tap the pen icon beside it to edit. So from here, please note that you cannot edit the lower limits. You can only update or edit the upper limits and also edit the remark, right? So now let's assume that you want to edit this part. Anything you edit here, let's say you do 20 here, it will reflect on the second limit. That is the lower limit for the second column. It will reflect this 20. So that's basically how to edit this page. So let's go on with, so you just save. I'm already okay with what I have. I don't need to edit anything. In case you want to edit, you can always go ahead and edit. So the next thing I'm supposed to do is to set next term resumption date. So let's assume that next time we would resume on the 5th of January. I've set it. So the next thing is for me to set the day or the date that this term started, right? So what I'll do is to go to September, let's say September 3rd, and then I save. Then the next thing is for me to set the closing date for this term, right? So I'm going to select December 15th, then I click OK. So I've set this up. Then from here, it says these buttons are all turned on. Some of the buttons are turned on. You see show class position. So if you do not want your class position to show, you just turn off this button. But because I want it to show, I'm going to leave it on. If I do not want the subject position to show, I turn off the button. But because I want it to show, I'm going to leave it on. Show promoted. So this is not taught them, so this button does not need to be on. The next thing is to show cumulative average. So because I'm processing a cumulative result, I'm going to turn on the cumulative average. Now what I'm supposed to enter here is 3, because we are doing this cumulative for 3 terms. If you are doing a cumulative for 2 terms, you can just change it to 2 if you want. But because I'm processing cumulative for first term, second term, and third term, I'm leaving it at 3, right? So here I can turn off the highest and lowest average if I do not want them on, but because I want them on, I'm going to leave them on. And then calculate position sequentially, e.g. first, second instead of first, third. What this means is if 2 students in your class get first, the third person would then get second instead of getting third. If you do not want it in this sequence, you can turn off this button. If you turn off this button, it means that if 2 people get first in your class, the third person would get third instead of second. That's basically what this is all about. So I'm going to leave it on because I want it to be sequentially. So this basically is how to create an exam record, a cumulative exam record. So now I tap create exam record, and then it says a new exam record will be created with the settings provided. I tap create record. Now this exam record has been created successfully. So this is how to create a cumulative exam record.